ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 5 of Falcao's per ABS liquid version 2. It's a mouthful. In this episode, we're gonna continue. On to making tools. I'm gonna try to cover the items, the armors, armors, and then the next episode covers skills. So, actually, this is the wrong project. This is me revamping my mapping for my game. Used to be like this, changed it to like this. Yay. Big difference. Anyways, open project. Let's go back to our tutorial world, which is all the way down here. Okay. We are going to jump right into the database and we are going to do a couple of things. This is the sword that we created in the last episode. Again, using these note tags over here, you could do some pretty awesome stuff. If you do know how to use everything and know what they do. Again, like in the first episode, I do recommend reading it and stuff. So, armors. We're gonna go ahead and do armors right now before we actually do items, because items is kind of easier than armors. Now let's go back to the documentation, scroll all the way down. And we are looking for a specific note tag. Guard rate. Okay, so the things that we're gonna be looking at is guard rate. We are gonna for the first item, actually for the first tool that we make in the armor section is going to be a shield, and then later I'm going to teach you how to make weapons out of those tools. So we're going to be looking at guard rate, tool special, which I cannot. Oh, tool special, and I believe one other thing, but right now let's just go ahead and go into the armor section, make a new armor. I've already copied and pasted the code, so I'm just gonna name this SHIELD. Okay, let's just go ahead and give this a guard rate of 5. Okay, let's go ahead and pick us up our graphics. Not a lot of good shield graphics, so I guess this one will have to do. Let's see, move up like this, blah. Okay, let's use that one. Again, for the first one, if you do want to use your own the icon graphics, all you have to do is change this first graphics to nil, and then you type in user icon. I actually don't know yet. User icon set, and then animate it, and you go ahead and paste it right there, and you are good. So again, these are the you could set these. Okay, you could set these by yourself. I just copied it over from the main per ABS for referencing, but you could change these yourself, make it how fast, make the animation how fast you want, and the cooldown how fast. The cooldown again is basically how often you get to use it. Okay, you don't need to touch that if you're making a shield, but if you can make a shield that like fires like a you can make a shield that fires projectiles like a fireball at the enemy, like when you block, like when you use it to block, it also fires a projectile. But we are sticking with a basic shield. Again, if you want to do stuff like that, I'm gonna try to make a video in the future to like do like some combinations of that. But again, read the documentation of what all these things do, and you will definitely learn how to do those things yourself. So index doesn't matter, size again doesn't matter. It's just how big the shield is from tile to tile. So if you want the shield to be like 2 tiles, then that means it's going to block well, you're gonna get more protection that you actually need. And tool distance is basically how far away the tool is going to affect. So that means if an enemy is like 3 tiles away from you and has like a distance of 2, like the weapon that the enemy is using has like a distance of 2, you will actually be able to block that. But then again, you could set this number to 1. I'm not really sure if it needs to be 4, because I never actually use shields in my game. I don't like shields. That's why I don't actually know how to set one up. Again, tool distance. I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter, but that's just there for fun sake. But I'm pretty sure if it's like 1, then it would be okay. I think the reason why it's 4 is so it could cover your sides a little bit too. Hence why you have the effect delay and the destroy delay. Okay, yeah, that's so it could cover your sides too, because this is basically I'll show you guys how this works right now. Actually, let me just go ahead and copy this event, paste, 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 paste. If I was in here and I was to use that let's say the shield was a sword. If I was to use that, it would affect this guy, this guy, this guy, and then possibly if the tool was like 2, then possibly this guy and this guy and this guy. But since it's only 1, I think it's actually blocking like here. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's what I think it is. But again, you do have to test out the tools you make to see like how much damage it does, where it affects, like how big of an area does the sword affect. So let's get back. I just check my time for 7 minutes. Okay, wow. I'm actually trying to explain these things to you guys again. I've already showed you guys what all these things does, what all these things do. So it's basically up to you to go ahead and go to the documentation, read them over to yourself, and yeah. So tool animation when acting, no idea what that does, but I will go into the database again, so later on we will do that. So tool special, if you're making a shield, you must use this tool special equals to shield, or you will basically have another item that happens to have a guard rate. Yes, swords can have a guard rate, the rate that the sword will guard you, but if you want a shield, you have to make the tool special into a shield. Guard rate, this is the percent that the tool will guard against incoming attacks. Is 94, so it's 94%. Okay. Priority, that doesn't really matter. True, that doesn't. That's actually basically it. And if we tested this out right now, it would work. So let's go ahead and test this out. Insert. Change armor. Yeah, change armor. Include 1. Actually, real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and show you how to make shields into weapons, and it's as simple as going over here, picking a icon set that you want, changing the attack, and then you could use something as simple as going over here, copying this, go back to armor, and then paste this here. Per armor whip. So basically this right now is basically the same thing as this sword. Again, you could change the stats, you could change the graphics, and you could change the tool settings. That means since everything is identical, that means everything this sword can do, this one can do. It's just as simple as that. Again, you could also make skills into weapons if you want, or you could make them into skills. You could make weapons into skills, you could make armors into skills, and you could, I believe, also make items into skills because they use the same thing. So let me go ahead and also add that in there, because again, it's real simple to make weapons into shield. That way you could do wield if you like. Okay. Continue, I believe. Yep. Okay, it's not playing my game. So I guess I changed something. I don't really know what I changed to make it not play. I'm gonna go ahead and go over here. I don't think I'm gonna be able to cover the items in this episode. But again, the items, if you understand the weapons and the armors, okay, let me do something here. Let's, as you can see, hold on, go to shield. Ooh, okay, my bad, guys, my bad. See, okay, I actually forgot to go to actor. What kind of shield do you put on? Go back to, armor. This is armor type, general armor, per general armor. Actor, go ahead and give him general armor. There it is. And now we could go back and test this out without having any fail. Without failing, actually. Coming over here so you guys can see and nothing is blocking our way. Equipment. So if we go here to, damn it, I also have that other one set. Oh yeah, it is a shield. Okay, so here it is. And now if we press S, as you can see, we have our shield up. It does look a little bit weird, but that's because we're using what do you call it? So you could choose how fast you want this animation to go, but it does make it actually look like a shield, like coming up, like, you know, like in 300 when they put up the shield, they actually looks kind of like that. I mean, if the shield graphics actually look good. So that is the shield. Let's go over here to the enemy real quick. Test out our shield. So that's basically the enemy's cage, and the Ralph happens to be the gate man. So put up, as you can see, 94% guard rate. We are guarding almost all of it. Actually, pretty much all of it at this point. And then we're blocking the ones that he's actually getting in. Okay, now that we have done that, let's go ahead and test out our dual wielding sword. Now I'm pressing S. Actually, let me make it a different sword so you guys could actually see the two different swords that are being used. I'll make it, no, I wanted something to be dramatically different. So I'll make it this gold. Ooh, let's make it this one. So as you can see, this, ooh, okay, this is a regular sword and the other one would be the armor. Go ahead and test this out once again. I do have to actually save. You know what? I'm gonna come all the way up here and I'm gonna save right here. Okay, and now all we have to do is basically equip. Blah, 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 blah. So he actually comes default with the first sword. So yeah, we do. So as you can see, ooh, that one has the combo, and this one also has a combo. As you can see, two different swords, and they're doing an interchangeable combo from the armor section and the weapon section, like it's the same thing. As you can see, one is an armor and one is a sword. I mean a weapon. Armor, actually, yeah, let's do it like this. Armor, sword, armor, sword. And you can make those combos. You can make it like do 2 hits from a sword section and then make it use a skill and then throw a bomb and then finish it up with a dual wielding shield to come up. Well, not a dual wielding shield, a dual wielding an armor weapon basically. And you could make all crazy combos like that. It's all left to your imagination. Okay, now I'm gonna try to cover armors kind of really fast. I actually haven't showed you guys how to make projectiles, but I'm gonna cover that in the next video when I make skills, because skills if you learn it from once, if you learn how to set up skills, it also applies to items, weapons, and armors. So if you learn how to make a projectile and skills, it also applies to items, weapons, and armors. So I'm actually going to show you how to make a simple item here. Again, you could do this yourself. Let me just go ahead and copy the overall material here, and again, tool special, I'm gonna create a boomerang. So to make these special things, you could go here to tool special and read all the different specials. So you could make a shield, a hook, area. This is basically like an AOE effect, and spiral is the tool becomes a viral attack. I use it to make some. I've used this before, but I forgot what it does. I mean, it says it right there, but okay. The number on rounds is equipped to the tool distance. I don't even care. Boomerang is to make a boomerang. Triple is to make the projectile fire in 3 directions from your front and 2 sides. This one makes it fire from 5 sides. This one makes it fire from 8 sides. Auto target basically auto targets the enemy that's closest to you and targets them. Random, the two moves at random, and common event X basically just plays a common event number which you will replace X with. Okay, that was kind of a mouthful. So we are looking at boomerang, boomerang. Okay, that's how you spell it. Boomerang. So let's just give this it doesn't actually matter. Let's make it this. I don't feel like, oh, here it is. Okay, go ahead and make all this the same. Then come all the way down to tool special. Tool special. Tool special. Tool special. Tool special. Here it is. Boomerang. Okay, just change that to boomerang. Name it whatever. My trusty box. Change item. This might not work. Or it might work, but it might work like really slow or really fast, depending on the default settings, which I'm not actually 100% sure is. Oh, and I actually didn't set like how far it goes, so it's probably gonna only go one one tile or something like that. Items Q. Why not? Q. Oh, it's on target. I actually didn't want this to go this far, but I might as well just, since I've already started, I might as well finish this off. It's gonna be another long video. But then again, these skills are pretty piercing true. I'm looking for target. Target false. Combo cell shade blah blah through. Okay. To distance 5. That's to speed, not distance. What's to distance? Change this to 5. Okay, a few things we're gonna need to do. I don't want to copy the default boomerang. I just need this here for the graphics. I could use that for the projectile. Graphics neon. Let's go ahead and paste that over it. Now, why is it targeting? That's what I want to know. Why is targeting? It's not supposed to be targeting. There's something over here. No, continue. Getting money, I'm getting Oh, dang it. It's not working. Why is it not working? Anyways, video kind of getting too long. I figured why it wasn't working. I trying to rush that because I didn't want it to be fast, and I'm pretty sure I'm missing stuff. So again, this is how this is how you basically set up items. Actually, no, not items. Not items. I'll cover in the next video. How to set up weapons, which is know how to set up armors and use armors as shields or make them into full-blown weapons if you like. In the next episode, I'm going to be covering how to make skills, projectiles, and create items if we have time. And that's it for this episode. Thank you guys again for watching, and peace. Thank you guys again for watching. Make sure to hit that subscribe button to be updated every time I release a new video. Make sure to like this video, and if you have any questions or would like to share your thoughts, please leave your comments down below to let me know. Once again, thank you.